I believe what happens is you go up to the front of the court, you wait for the spokespeople to come out and speak to the press, and then you ask them about MI5 involvement. Is that what happens now? I think so. It's quite interesting just sort of seeing what happens behind the scenes when when one of these events happens. You've got all the press sort of lining up, getting ready for a statement to be made. Somebody's going to come out the front and make a statement, I think. Slightly upset that I missed the armed transport, but hey, you win some, you lose some. Just had a phone call that possibly a friend's going to come down and spice the scene up slightly. Watch this space.
I'm a performance artist, so I go to busy places and do a bit of performance art. It's usually done for humour. I'm about to do that. There are these things like it's helpful. Tell you what, sir, do you remember where we last saw it? Yeah. I'm a performance artist and I go to busy places and sort of make comments on my megaphone. So I just thought I'd let you know I'm just about to do that. Okay. I won't be here for long. We've got a meeting in about 15 minutes. So okay.
Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Is there anything in particular?
Well, I'll just the whole debacle.
No problem.
All right.
Thank you, Sam. Thanks for letting me know.
Find it entertaining.
Oh, what have we got here, ladies and gentlemen? This is very interesting. So we've got lots of journalists, and we've got some police officers. And the question is, with all these big questions, these big incidents, the question that you might want to ask yourself is, qui bono? Who profits? And so if we look around here, what we've actually got is a situation where a crazy man has killed somebody, and there are lots and lots of people who profit out of it. So for example, all the people here are making an income out of this crime. The people in the court are making an income out of this one knife crime. Think how much profit. And then of course you've got all the political profit made by the Conservative Party as they bring in more and more laws to control us. And then you've got all the profit of the people who make the laws and write the laws. Wow, what a lot of money. A lot of money. All these people profiting out of this one incident. Whilst other places in the world, there are thousands and thousands of people being slaughtered by our government, the American government, and all the governments around the world as they amass more and more of your money. And if you're poor, of course. Anyway, just a quick bit of commentary for you. I do apologise to the man in the suit. You look very well dressed for the part. I'm sure that the fact that you're wearing a suit and tie gives a lot of credibility to what you've been told to say. Although yes, you've got jeans on, but they can't see that. They don't get it. Anyway, what a funny old world this is. Don't you agree? What would happen if you told them what you really thought? You'd probably get sacked, wouldn't you? Probably.
Going to ruin their pieces to camera, you know.
Just remind the journalists here, for goodness sake, don't tell them what's really going on. We don't want the people to realise what's really going on. Just keep up the facade. let's all pretend that this has got something to do with terrorism, when actually what it's got to do is just some madman who's angry and lost it. He's probably on some kind of medication, giving him to the doctor, probably some antipsychotic or antidepressant, which has probably sent him over the edge. But don't tell everyone, let's all pretend this is something to do with terrorism, and that way we can bring into even more laws to control all the nasty little people. Don't tell them the truth, whatever you do. You're not paid for that now, journalists, are you?
You're reporting on the reporters, eh?
Something like that. I just enjoy the circus. There's a circus going on here, you know. Have you been to one of these things before?
Yeah, well, right around here.
Oh, I see, because you're an undercover cop.
Well, I wish I was.
Well, what's the thing in your ear then?
Dick.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Either way, it's a charade, though, isn't it?
What's that?
It is a charade.
What's a charade?
Oh, all of this. No matter who it is, whether it's a robbery, whether it's a terrorist.
What about charade?
Don't give them the publicity. Why give them the publicity?
I don't know.
Why?
That's what these guys are doing. I don't know if you heard that. I think I captured it. That guy, quite clearly an undercover cop, and he was trying to get me to agree that I don't know what he was trying to get me to agree. Hopefully I picked it up on the thing, but those guys are undercover cops. Hey Danny, two undercover cops just tried to get me to agree to something. It's those two guys wandering off there. Those two guys in black. Huh? Well, that the whole thing was a charade and tried me to asking me about terrorism.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, there are plenty of undercover cops operating in this area. They usually wear jeans and black tops. Don't worry, it's all for your safety. Everything's for your safety to make sure that nothing bad happens, of course.
So what were they trying to do? Are colluding in the whole system. But can you see that by giving this attention, you're accessible. You're giving it attention. You're creating. Yeah. You're creating part of the by focusing on it.
That's your opinion.
What do you think? Do you not think we're doing that?
I'm a journalist. I report about facts and what's going on.
But don't you think that by choosing to report upon certain facts, that by doing that, you are choosing to be part of creating fear amongst the people? Because do you know something? In Canada, when there's a murder, they give the statistics of it happening, chance of it happening to the average person on the street. Yeah. But when you focus on what you call the facts, there are billions of facts of things going on. Yeah. Don't you think by focusing on this, you're going to create fear amongst the people?
Well, if there are billions of facts, I would love to be able to remember them all. But like, facts is like, you remember so many on a live. So therefore, I focus on the pertinent facts. I focus on the facts that I'm aware of. I mean, that's what else can you do? I'm a storyteller. I tell people what's going on. It's my job. It's a privilege. I love my job. I go to different places all over the world and report on what's going on. Be it someone opening a shop, be it someone being killed. That's the way it goes.
Right.
I mean, your job is doing this, and this is clearly what you love.
Yeah,
so there we are.
I hear that, and to an extent, by my coming here, you could argue I'm doing the same thing as you. It's just I'm bringing, although I try and do it in a kind of jokey way, but I hear that. But you say you're reporting on things, but do you not think that the things that you decide to report on are
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're right. Wherever I put it, I want
See, that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing you can do as a journalist.
All right. Anyway, thanks.
All right,
Take care.
Have fun.
is therefore the likely suspect responsible for engineering it in the first place. Military intelligence, previous military. They all got found out.
Thank you for your
Sorry? What pictures? Of the newspaper. It's just of the newspaper. Do you mean I have to buy it? You mean I have to buy it if I want to take a picture? Yeah? What, you want me to buy it, or? I don't understand what you're saying.
He said, don't take the picture for the formalities.
Of the premises?
Yeah.
Alright, why is that?
This premises,
Is it private property? It is, okay, yeah, no problem. The guy's just getting sold off. Getting sold off for a photograph in the newspaper. It's private property, apparently. It's quite nice. All the nicest places are private property, don't you know? I just wanted to finish off the report from what I did earlier. The suspect, who was the second guy, you know, who was called Michael. Were they both called Michael? Who knows? But it was shown that he could be tried in the Old Bailey, which is the criminal court, for murder, and it was said that what he was doing fell under Section 30 of the Terrorism Act. So I'll have a look at what that means. And yeah, am I going to get off public property? Private property, sorry. Does it look? Does it look private to you? It doesn't look that private. Oh, there's a red carpet, possibly. Yeah, there's a red carpet, yeah, sorry. It's not for people like me.